about the things you get out of community. But what things do you think you've put into your communities? What have you given of yourself, or what do you feel like you've brought to your communities?
I think a lot of it for me is about like kindness, friendship, compassion for others, and a lot of it is down to like passion for what you're doing and the common goal that a community has sometimes. And like, because if you're not passionate about the goal, then you're not going to put in as much effort, are you, than what you would if it was something you were genuinely interested in.
I mean, I think for me it's just being open and being willing to get to know people and be involved and just be part of something bigger than yourself. I mean, that's like the key ingredients.
Yeah. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. I think, like, for me, it's just about entertainment. I know Eve, you understand that, and other people, like we do radio shows, and for me, it's just bringing a bit of happiness to someone's day through a microphone. It's like, it's just providing entertainment. You might make yourself look daft behind the mic, but as long as that makes someone happy at the other side, you're fine. Like, it makes you happy too, and imagine someone laughing and giggling in the car while on their way to work, and that just tops their day. Like, that's what I want. So that just, for me, that's what community's all about.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like, I think like bringing happiness to somebody is quite important. I think for me, being in a hospital, there's every side of a hospital. In one room you've got someone who's just met their son or their daughter for the first time. Then in another room you've got someone else in a totally opposite situation, life and death. And then you've got medical subjects that can be quite difficult sometimes for people to hear. Maybe they've heard really terrible news in a day, but being there for them to say, like, hey, here's some positive things about the world, and here's happiness and good things that come out of it. It's not all bad as much as it feels like that sometimes, and it links back to mental health as well sometimes. And being there for someone when they're like, well, what is good about being in hospital? Hospital's boring, scary. Like, changing it, the mentality around it, to be like a happy place to be.
I would say for myself, like, I think one of the biggest things for community is kind of the whole feeling of like being understood, because you have that common ground to connect with. So I was talking with my sister a little bit ago on the phone, and we were kind of talking about this because we've both kind of left our hometowns. She's moved, like, she's still in Canada, but she's kind of across the country in a completely different part. And I'm obviously like here in the UK, which is so different from Canada. Like, there's a few things that are kind of familiar, but it's definitely very different. And we were kind of like laughing about the whole thing of, not laughing, I guess, but just talking about how nice it is to always go back home or go back to like communities where you can talk in a certain way and be understood in a certain way.